What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Trails, Tales, and Scales. This weekend is opening gun deer season here in Wisconsin. Tomorrow's Saturday, which is opening day. So I got my mom right here. What's going on, Mom? How's it going? There's Peyton right there.
What up?
We're going to do some deer hunting tomorrow with the guns. We got our whole family up here, besides my sister, Sophia. She's gone at work. So we're gonna be doing some gun hunting, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using. I'm using a 30-30 Winchester lever action rifle. That's the same thing my brother Peyton's using, and other people are using 308s. So we're gonna be getting ready here, and hopefully get on the stand tomorrow bright and early before the sun comes up, and hopefully God will bless us with some deer. So I'm looking forward to getting some deer on the meat pole this weekend and this coming week. So this will be a real long video, hopefully, of a lot of deer being shot. See you guys in the stand in the morning. So we didn't see anything this first sit here on opening day. So it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Didn't hear much gunshots this morning, as we usually do. But I guess this is just the one day out of the week that there's not deer in here. All the other days there's deer stacked, bucks, does, everywhere in here. On all the cameras, but we just happened to opening day just happened to land on today when there wasn't any deer down here, but that's okay. We got a whole week full of hunting, so I'm not worried about us not seeing anything. So me and George here, we're sitting together. Something I didn't have in the last video with the crossbow that I shot doe at was this net in front of the picnic table. So right behind that net is a picnic table, but from on that side of the picnic table, or on that side of the net, the picnic table is, and we can see through that, just so we can move around a little without the deer kind of spooking because of how close they normally get when we're hunting right here in this spot. So we'll get some lunch and get back out here for the afternoon hunt. stayed at, where we were walking out, we kind of moved around a little bit, and then we stayed right where we could see pretty much everything. But they spooked before we could start shooting, from what I could tell. So. Dropped that doe right there, walking down the trail. I'm gonna give her a few seconds, minutes, because she just dropped. And my ears are ringing. Thank you, Lord. Even though it's just a doe, I sure don't deserve it. Sure, I'm thankful for it. I'm gonna give her a few minutes because there are more deer up there. Alright guys, so I took a shot at the other doe that was with that one. Walked over here like there was no problem at all. It was definitely a further shot. It was a little brushy too in front of the deer, but I don't know why, but it was very hard to see through the scope. It was blurry, like barely see the deer. And it's, I guess it's only like 60 yards from here, but dropped that one. I'm looking at her right now, same spot I shot the last doe with a crossbow last weekend. So I'm gonna go, I know that deer's dead right there, so I'm gonna walk up where I shot the second one, and I don't know if I hit it or not. Go get my brother, Peyton, which is right there next to me, looking at me, wondering what I shot at, and get him, and then we'll go get these deer. What?
What size your other one?
Yeah. Alright guys, there you go. There's the first doe this year's gun season. Alright guys, so we cannot find any blood from that deer where I think I shot it at. But it was right on a deer run, and we kind of seen, walking along, we kind of seen where the doe kicked up dirt. When I shot, I think it ran down and away from me, so don't think I got that second one, but that first one I surely got. So Peyton actually here had more other doe that were in that same herd.
I'm not sure if they were doe.
Not sure if they were doe. They were deer, and he had him in the scope. Then he heard me shoot, and he didn't know I was shooting at a different deer, and he thought that I was shooting at the deer he was trying to shoot at. So Peyton almost had some too, but I was not expecting that second doe to walk by, just because it was like right behind that first one, and that
second one was the one that I had in my scope first.
Yeah, the second doe I shot at was the one Peyton had in his scope from a different stand. So we're gonna go get this deer gutted out, get a picture, and get her hanging in the tree, and get out here bright and early tomorrow. Yeah, alright guys, there we go.
5 more deer.
First deer on the meat pole. Nice medium, I'd say, size doe. Definitely not a bad sized doe. We just built this shed this summer with a nice light for our deer tree that we hang on, and it's putting in nice work this year with some deer that we're getting. So we're gonna get some good rest, eat some dinner, and have sweet dreams about big bucks, and wake up tomorrow and see nothing. It is Sunday the 26th in the morning, 5 o'clock, last day of rifle season here in Wisconsin. We got ground cover last night of snow, so it is still snowing. So we're gonna get out and stand and sit this morning before we go to church, and hopefully we get the snow gets the deer moving today, and we can get something this morning. Alright guys, so we sat this morning for a few hours. It's still snowing. We did not see anything. Unfortunately, we gotta head in. So this week was a decent week. We got a deer. Definitely did not see as many deer as I was expecting, but got a shot at one and missed one. So that was definitely good. But we're gonna head in now, get to church, and head home. So as always, if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button yet, really appreciate if you do that. Really appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button as well, and leave a comment down below for references for future hunting videos or fishing videos or stuff like that. And as always, see you guys in the next one. Out.